The most important thing you do after you check your news announcements, what's going on for the day, is to check on your instruments that you're trading, that you're looking at. Do your top-down analysis ahead of time, and this is not only good for the basic trader, but or beginner or novice trader, but I noticed a lot of advanced traders or experienced traders avoid doing like thorough analysis. And the analysis will help you understand what's next. Why are you looking at a certain market and you're programmed for that day to sell or buy? Why? What's the reason behind it? Once you start doing your analysis, once you convinced with the logic, or if you're a logical person, you might change your mind. For example, it's not about changing mind, but this is an example. We were looking at the NASDAQ yesterday, and this is NAS 100. I'm doing it because a lot of people will be looking at Forex part of it, or the CFDs. It's the same thing as the NASDAQ futures, no difference. I was looking for a possibility support to bring the NASDAQ up higher. Now, because logically, if you're experienced in using volume profile or anything else, there's logic behind your methodology. My methodology, or our methodology, says that we have a possibility that the market could actually go up to, since we broke the last point of defense on this wave. This is 78% retracement, correct? It broke it. Many daily or weekly candles closed above it. So what I did logically, I thought maybe since it's still a downtrend, why is it a downtrend? Because we failed to break this high. I mean, this is from the basic technical analysis. We are not trading. We are just anticipating. We are just drawing our moves. What's next? So logically, what happened is that here, at this point, I was looking for the market to go up, to touch this level before coming back down. Of course, nothing random, just an anticipation. This is not trading. You're anticipating. So my anticipation was, for the last few days, was to go up to this level, right? However, yesterday, things changed. I was not so keen on looking at a long, or I could not convince myself it's a bullish market anymore. You have to deal with it as you see it. So the idea behind this is trade what you see, not what you feel. This is urgent. A lot of traders just trade according to what they feel, and that goes to the first segment that you might have paid attention to, which was trading the news or trusting the news, or anything else, or even media. So, but regardless, when you look into it in a different way, if the market does not go according to what you think is going to do, then you have to change your mind. You cannot be stuck with the same idea. Like it's a long, I have to stick with the long. So if you look at a smaller chart, I changed my mind because we had a lot of resistance in that area, as you see. Of course, for some people who don't use these indicators, that it will not make sense. But since you have a resistance and a wall that is keep bringing this market down, I no longer want to stick with the idea of the NASDAQ is going to go up. So I have to change my mind. Either look for a short if I have confirmations, if everything is lined up, or look at a different instrument. Completely stay away from this because it's not according to what you were thinking. So that goes to show you that a lot of people are pre-programmed on doing something. Even overnight, some traders think, tomorrow I'm going to short the crude, or going to go long on gold, or because this is what's going to happen. They were watching a TikTok or something, somebody said something. It doesn't work like that. You have to do your top-down analysis, and you have to stick to the volume and what the market is telling you. Market makers are not stupid. They know what they're doing. So you have to be aware of these things. Any questions? This is the USD CAD. I'm looking at the USD CAD, another common mistake. Randomly somebody will come, a trader will come and will do, let's say, a Fibonacci retracement. They would think the market came back down fast or came back down. It's a retracement now. It might give me a short from, let's say, this level or this level. They will mark a level like this because they are stuck with one indicator, one education. They don't think there is a need to look at other aspects of the market. So they would say, okay, I will have a short from this level. This is 62% retracement, for example. And this is just an example, by the way, just to show you that no, you need to look at the market in all, like as a big picture. So they will say, I have a short from this level. I'll short my USD CAD. Not knowing that, in the weekly part of it. So first of all, on the daily part of it, if you look at a bigger picture, bring more data in, you notice that there's no clear trend. There's no clear, look at the sideways movement since, since when? September 2023. This is going back over a year, sideways. But overall, it was an uptrend and then sideways. So now, understanding this, you would avoid the short. You will say, you know what? Doesn't make sense because it's been sideways. It might continue. Now, looking at the weekly, a bigger picture, and you see it on the weekly basis also sideways. But since you have volume profile at one point, you understand it, you bring in volume profile, you see there is a need to respect this continuation zone and respect the value area that the USD CAD is in. So the value area is telling you this is a continuation zone, not going into details, but once you understand that, you would avoid going against it. Going against a trend or a move is the worst you can do. It's just an impulse to going against a move. Why don't you wait and go with the move by scaling down to a smaller chart and see if you have a retracement that makes sense? Okay. Also, going back to your news announcements and see if there's anything related to the Canadian dollar or the US dollar that might affect your decision when you decide to trade it. So these things are very important. Trading is not a hobby. It's not a hobby. It's a business.